are here. Joining our panel here, Chris Dudley, Katie Webb, Southern Strategy Group, and Kolodny Fass. I want to start the panel today asking you, what did Richard Corcoran do to advance his gubernatorial aspirations in the past week? Anybody? Any ideas, Chris?
Well, listen, I think every week Richard's thinking about doing the right thing, about good public policy, and I think for any politician that wants to advance their career, doing the right thing is always going to be the right path.
What did he do?
I think the sanctuary city debate and issue was the right one for him to push forward on, and I know this can be a contentious issue, but at the end of the day, he's saying, you know, local and state officials pledge to support the state and U.S. Constitution,
right,
and support the laws, and, you know, I'm expecting folks in Florida to do that.
It's
that's
obviously a huge winner with the Republican base,
It
something
is.
he needs to, the clock's ticking for him,
Yeah.
with just the session's going to run out and he's going to have to make a decision. So he is definitely, I think, advancing the ball down the field with that issue. Katie, anything else? Anything come to mind for you?
Sure. So I think that one of the things that we're consistently seeing the speaker do, in light of the fact that he's not able to fundraise and do some other political activity that some of the other candidates are doing, is put himself in a position to be in the headlines.
Right, earn media.
Earn media.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing that in a number of different ways, but a theme that we are seeing over and over again is transparent government, transparent government, transparent government. And we saw that this last week with, he was in court in regard to some of the dollars that were used with the Emerald Lagasse situation.
Right, another celebrity chef, not our Josh Cooper celebrity chef, but Emerald Lagasse, a different celebrity chef.
Correct.
And yeah, he's fighting to get those records back, and whether he wins or loses, I don't think it matters for him. Do you?
Well, I mean, I think to Chris's point that he made a little while ago, I think he is looking at doing the right thing and making sure that people know he's fighting for what he believes is the right path and the right result for the taxpayers.
Right.
So I think that we're seeing that pretty consistently with everything that he's doing and the legislation that he's making a priority and sending on to the Senate, and we'll see how successful he is ultimately at the end.
Right. Yeah, I think with a case like that, he went to court and it was the judge kind of had a sort of a mixed ruling for both parties. I think that both sides claim victory, but in terms of Richard Corcoran, it doesn't matter. He's out there fighting, and that's what you guys are saying, is that as long as he's out there fighting and trying to do the right thing in the eyes of especially conservative voters, he's going to be well positioned going into these last few weeks of session.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the judge dinged him for being an 800-pound gorilla, while at the same time saying that the legislature has a right to see how this money is spent. Well, you want the speaker to be an 800-pound gorilla. That's his job. That's what he wants to do for the taxpayers. So I think it was a good move.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, we'll be right back, and we have a few more questions about what's going on, big winners of the session of the past week, and we'll be right back after this.